I one time actually ended up calling the ambulance so many times that I ended up actually seeing the EMT. When I was feeling anxious, when I was with him, it wasn't able to calm me down because he wasn't in his uniform. He would look like a regular person. We ended up breaking up because I would still go to the hospital and call the ambulance even though he was the EMT.
Well, Alex believes her only issue is thinking she always has an illness, but her sister Anna, cousin Nina, and friend Katie say she also struggles with insecurities, and they're worried that her negative self-image could lead her down a really dark path.
Alex spends a lot of time and money on her appearance.
I like having expensive clothes and designer bags, yeah.
This is her baton purse. Another purse. This was about $4,000. My sister was bullied at a very, very young age. Kids would throw rocks at her, call her ugly. I know Alexandra's self-esteem is still low, but she tends to mask it.
Alex tries to exude confidence through wearing things that are more revealing than she should. Alex continues getting lip injections all the time, thinking her lips aren't big enough.
I like looking a certain way because it makes me feel good. Like, I like being able to be up to par in myself.
When Alex looks in the mirror, she doesn't like what she sees.
I want to get my boobs done, definitely, and it looks good.
No matter how much my sister spends to enhance her appearance, it cannot fix the pain she has inside.
I don't feel like the bullying affects me now because I'm confident with how I'm living my life right now.
Is this something that you want to change?
I honestly, I'm not even trying to sound like a certain type of way, but I really don't see a problem with it. It's not hurting anybody, and it's not hurting me.
I've dealt with a lot of people that experience what you're experiencing, this, what's called an illness anxiety disorder, excessive concern and anxiety with having or catching a serious undiagnosed medical illness, although somatic symptoms are absent. That means somatic symptoms, bodily symptoms that someone else can see or measure are not there. So when you go to the ER, they say, well, there's nothing there. So that would describe you, right?
Yeah.
As you look at it. Because I said, do you really want to change this? And your first response, and I think oftentimes people's first response is the best, you said, not really, it isn't hurting anyone.
No.
That was about
her
parents.
Yeah, her parents. Not about, no, this, yeah, that's why I'm here,
Well, I'm glad to hear it, because, I think it's all involved, though. I think it's all intertwined.
Mm-hmm.
But as to the part of thinking you're sick and or dying when you're not, and going to the ER 2 or 3 times a week, that you do think is change-worthy.
Yeah.
I started looking backwards, because you said at 5 years old even.
Yeah.
So I started looking backwards to see if there were traumas in childhood. And one thing that jumped out at me is that your mother was sick your whole life, right?
Yeah.
And your aunt died suddenly from a brain tumor.
Yeah.
So that's there. High anxiety has been there. Fear of choking has been there. You dealt with speech delays. There was severe bullying that you dealt with when you were younger. People picking on you and bullying you. At 15 years old, you ran away, which is escapism. It's just like, I've had enough of this, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
So you were wanting to get away from a lot that was going on in your life at that time.
I do know that what triggered the choking was the signs that they have in the restaurant. If someone chokes, do that, and then she's seen that, and I guess
at 7, she saw something about the Heimlich, right?
Yeah, the Heimlich, and I guess that stuck in her
mind. Do you remember that?
I honestly don't even remember. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. That's why I don't.
And that can be really paralyzing if you think you can't breathe.
Yeah.
If you're afraid you're not gonna be able to breathe, that can really scare you, which I totally get. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.